Well, a very good evening to you and many thanks for making time to be with us. I do believe you had a wonderful day. This is the Spotlight here on Lookuptv on this 20th day of November 2023. Now, a day when former Prime Minister Raila is calling for the resignation of Treasury CS, that is Ndung'U, and his energy counterpart, that is Chirchir, in regards to the G2G government fuel deal. Of course, Raila has been, in the recent days, has been releasing dossiers, beg your pardon, in regards to that particular deal, saying that that deal has been, of course, overshadowed by a lot of corrupt individuals in government, saying that Kenyans are being charged in excess of 30 shillings per litre. And of course, the government has been responding to that, including the president, beg your pardon, who traveled to Germany. And of course, that is just one of the stories that we prepared for you, including the KDF chopper that crashed this particular today, beg your pardon, in Wajir while distributing or supplying relief food to families that have been affected by floods. Now remember, you can watch this particular bulletin live on our Facebook and YouTube pages at Lookuptv, just to get to understand what is happening in the country. First of all, let's have a look at what's making headlines.
Tonight on this Spotlight,
heads must roll at the Energy Ministry and National Treasury.
You have committed crimes and must resign. Azimio leader Raila calls for the resignation of CS Energy and his Treasury counterpart over the G2G fuel deal. Police officer killed and another injured while delivering examinations at Alego Usonga. And which way Meru County? Leadership confusion still lingers as residents start collecting signatures to dissolve the county.
Welcome to the program. I am Ian Keitani. Our sign language interpreter is Josephine Oko. We kickstart this bulletin with the Raila Odinga dossier. And opposition leader Raila Odinga is now calling for the immediate resignation of Energy Cabinet Secretary Chirchir and his Treasury counterpart Ndung'U. Now, this is over an alleged scheme in the procurement of petroleum products through a purported government-to-government agreement with Saudi Arabia. Now, as Brian Amoai now reports, Odinga claims that the Kenya-Saudi deal was signed and kept a secret to drive up the cost of fuel in the country while benefiting certain government officials.
As the oil debate continued to elicit reactions across the country and the political class, opposition leader Raila Odinga has today called for the resignation of Energy CS Chirchir and National Treasury CS Ndung'U.
The CS for Energy and Petroleum, Mr. Chirchir, and National Treasury CS Ndung'u have certainly committed criminal offenses, abused office, and gone against the Constitution. They stole money from the consolidated fund in addition to spending money way above what Parliament approved. They must not only resign, they must also be prosecuted.
Odinga alleges that a Kenya-Saudi deal kept secret was designed to inflate fuel costs in the country for the benefit of certain government officials. He claims that the deal was signed directly between the Energy Ministry and state-owned companies in the Middle East. Odinga accuses CS Chirchir and Ndung'u of committing criminal offences, abuse of office, and going against the Constitution.
We take note that Chairman Bishop David Oginde and the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission have been silent about the goings on in the petroleum sector. Allegations of corruption, collusion, and conflict of interest have been made, but no investigations have begun. The challenges on the chairman to start working on the matters raised and to investigate the following. 1. Conflict of interest by government officials in the lead G2G arrangement. 2. Bribery and commissions and kickbacks from revenues raised by the G2G arrangement. 3. Criminal collusion through price fixing and other corrupt practices in the G2G arrangement, and violation of procurement laws the recruitment of suppliers and their local agencies.
This comes as President William Ruto and CS Chirchir and oil marketing companies deny the allegations, with Ruto stating that the state does not act as a broker in oil procurement. Odinga insists on a complete investigation into state capture, citing an analysis claiming government financing of the controversial 17 billion fuel deal. He demands accountability for consumer rights violation and alleged criminal collusion in the government-to-government arrangement.
That we stand by every word that we have said on this oil deal. We will not relent on this matter until the truth is known and punishment that fits the crime is meted out. In the meantime, heads must roll at the Energy Ministry and National Treasury. End of statement.
Brian Amwai, Lookuptv, Nairobi.
Now, still on the deal and Getindi South lawmaker Gabriel Kang'ombe as I come out to defend the government decision to enter into the government-to-government oil deal, shielding the government from Odinga's ammunition. Now, that claims, Kang'ombe claims, that Odinga claims the deal was a scam. The legislator says that the deal was meant to cushion Kenyans against the high cost of fuel and to try and stabilize the Kenyan shilling against the dollar.
There are many ways in which you can finish or terminate a transaction. And one among them is of such commodities. One among them is to have a private company in another country which shall require an LC, a line of credit, and then a letter of LC to show that you'll be in a position to pay once the goods are delivered to you. But even that makes a requirement that once the goods are delivered to you, which is when your, for example, petroleum product is coming to Mombasa, then you have a requirement to pay. Then the government thought that we could shield or protect the country and the economy by removing the need to raise dollars in advance for the oil that is going to come. And that is why we came in with the G2G model, so that oil marketers can bring oil into the country, sell to the mwananchi, raise Kenya shillings, and then therefore shield the country against the high demand for dollar. And so there's a huge demand for the dollar, and this is what the country and the government was trying to cure by making sure that the importation is reduced. That's why we were even making in the budget or in the Finance Act discouraging importation of some certain goods, especially those that can be manufactured here, because the end game and why life is very, by the way, what has made life unbearable is not really the cost that has gone high. It is our purchasing power that has gone low. And what is occasioning that is that we have high demand for dollar to go and import stuff that we probably do not need.
Now, a police officer who was escorting KCSE exam papers to Mahero Secondary School in Alego, Usunga Sub-County was killed and 2 firearms stolen this morning. The officer was together with his other colleague and an exam supervisor when they were attacked by unknown people. Stanley Ligaria breaks this down.
It was an early morning incident that led to the loss of life of a police officer losing his life to thugs while in line of duty of delivering examination papers to KCSE candidates. According to the witnesses, the officer met his death after getting off the school bus, which was carrying them to pick up examination papers from the headquarters of Siaya County, after getting down a few meters distance due to the bad condition of the road, which made it difficult for the bus to reach its destination of Mahero Secondary School in Alego, Usonga, when the disaster befell the officer and left his partner injured.
Tukio ambalo imetushangaza sana, lakini tunaamini ya kwamba kama serikali tuko na uwezo ya kukabiliana na hali hiyo na kupatana na hawa. Na wananchi wa sehemu hii, ningependa kuwasihi sana tushirikiane. wakati hao wanavamia maofisa wa serikali ni kuonyesha ya kwamba ni wahalifu, na hata pia wanaweza kuvamia wananchi. Kweli si kweli? Kweli. So ni lazima tushirikiane, sio watu wametoka binguni, ni watu wametoka tu dunia hii yetu. Walikuja miguu, wakatembea, wakapita katikati ya wananchi mpaka hapa. Baada ya kutenda maovu tena wakatembea, wakipita katikati yenu, wakitoroka. Kumaanisha kwamba ni watu tunaweza shirikiana, tuwatambue na tuwajue. Hata kama ni wageni, si tumejua wamepita barabara gani, wameelekea wapi. Lakini singependa wananchi mwage mtama penye kuku wengi. Najua wengi wenu sasa mnauoga, kwa hivyo kama una habari unapeana kwa siri.
Confirming the incident, Siaya County Commissioner Julius Otieno and the County Police Commander Cleti Kimaiyo arrived at the scene and took the wounded officer to the Siaya County Referral Hospital, where he is nursing wounds from the heinous attack, while investigations to get hold of the culprits who are now on the run already kicked off.
Hata sisi hatujafurahi vile kwa haya mambo ambayo yamefanyika leo asubuhi. Ile kitu tunaweza waeleza tu kwamba unajua the current policing model ni kitu inaitwanga community oriented policing. Polisi hawatafaulu kama hawatashirikiana na raia. Na mimi najua kwa ushirikiano wenu, vile county commissioner amesema, tutashika hao watu. Na mimi kama county police commander, hatutalala kama polisi kama haya mapunduki bado yako katika mikono ambaye they are not authorized. So hatutalala kwa sababu ile kitu imefanyika leo itakuwa kidogo na ile kuliko ile kitu itafanyika hao watu wakiwa na mapunduki, watatatiza nyinyi zaidi.
In the terrible and horrific incident which has left perpetrators on the run and police with murder in their hands, the team met two people with blunt weapons who attacked the officers to the point of killing one of them on the spot and leaving the second officer nursing serious injuries.
Hatujui hao watu wametoka area gani, kina nani amefanya hiyo kitendo. Tunataka security Arita akue tight kwa hii area, kwa sababu wakifanya kwa polisi na sisi wananchi, je?
Niliamka asubuhi nikaenda dukani, kufika kwa duka nikasikia wameua polisi. Sasa nilifikiri waliua usiku. Kufika wanasema walimuua tu asubuhi kama wanapeleka papers ya mtihani shuleni.
Elsewhere, a helicopter crashed in Wajir on its way to pick up examination papers for the ongoing KCSA. Stanley Lugaria, Lookuptv.
Well, moving forward, the Interministerial Committee on Anti-Money Laundering and Counter-Financing of Terrorism held a meeting with the Interior Cabinet Secretary, that is Professor Kithure Kindiki, to review Kenya's compliance with international anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism standards and to lay strategies for upscaling the fight on money laundering and terrorism in the country. Now, the meeting was attended by Attorney General Justin Muturi, Police IG Japhet Kome, and CBK Governor, that is Dr. Njuguna Kamau Thuge, beg your pardon. Now, a Kenya Defence Forces chopper crashed on Monday during a takeoff in Wajir County. The chopper was supplying food items to flood-affected families in Buna Town, Wajir North constituency. Several people, including the pilot and a local legislator, were on board and nursing injuries and were rushed to Wajir County Referral Hospital, where they were treated and referred to Nairobi for further treatment while in stable condition. Well, that particular story brings us to our first break here on the Spotlight. Remember to stay with us because we have a lot more stories lined up for you. And you can as well engage with us at Lookuptv across all social media platforms. Let us know, what do you make of Raila Odinga's claims regarding the G2G fuel deal? What do you make of, or rather regarding to Raila Odinga's claims on the government-to-government fuel deal? Don't go away.
Jaza mfuko na chapa kila nusu saa. Cheza tatua tatu na 10 bob tu na ushinde jaza bonus ya 10,000 Kenya shillings kila siku. Istoshe, ukicheza na 70 bob au zaidi, utakamua guaranteed bonus ya shilingi 5,000 dakika 30 zijazo. Si hayo tu, jaza keja na home makeover. Jaza parking yako na a brand new tuk-tuk au pikipiki. Hapa ni kujaza na tatua. Nenda kwa M-Pesa, chagua paybill number 150 chagua namba zako 3 za bahati kati ya 0 na 9 ukifuatanisha na neno Lookuptv. Cheza na kati ya shilingi 10 hadi shilingi 1,000 na ujaze mfuko na chapa kila nusu saa.
Over 18s only. Gaming can be addictive. Play responsibly. This message has been approved by the BCLB.
Welcome to Flamingo Towers. Flamingo Towers is an elegantly designed executive office complex. The building splits seamlessly into 2 wings, retaining 12 levels of Grade A commercial space with flexible interior arrangements and 6 floors of parking accessed by car elevators. Located along Mara Road in Nairobi's Upper Hill area, Flamingo Towers boasts of panoramic scenic views from every office, 24-hour CCTV surveillance systems, fiber optic broadband connectivity, 2 high-speed elevators, MVA power supply with standby generator, and many more modern facilities. The building and its naming rights are up for sale. For more information, contact us on 0727 287 994 or visit our website on www.flamingotowers.com. Flamingo Towers, a product of Fusion Capital. Fusion Capital, rooted in the African growth story.
Infinity Industrial Park is one of the largest private industrial parks located along Eastern Bypass, Nairobi, which provides modern infrastructure for smooth operations for industries and business enterprises. Infinity Industrial Park offers world-class amenities and facilities with wide roads, a police station, a power substation, fire station, public transport stage, hospital, and shopping mall. In addition, Infinity Industrial Park also offers CCTV cameras, 24-hour private armed security patrol, sewer, water, fiber optic cable, and 3-phase power connection, added to public utility, canteen, and dining areas. Sail on the golden opportunity to invest in Infinity Industrial Park fully serviced warehouses at a special price of 3,569 Kenyan shillings per square foot. For more inquiries, visit our website infinityindustrialpark.com.
Oh, thank you very much for staying with us. Moving forward, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has now filed an application seeking to have the Solai Dam case where 48 people lost their lives withdrawn. This follows an out-of-court agreement between the victims of the incident and the farm owner, where affected families will be compensated. For the families who lost adults will get 1.2 million, and those who lost minors will get 800,000 shillings under the court settlement.
6 years after the tragic Solai Dam incident in Nakuru, where Perimanusk Solai Farm Director and 8 others faced charges of manslaughter and failure to prepare an environmental impact assessment report, a surprising turn of events occurred during the ongoing trial.
With the agreement reached by council,
the victims and the accused mutually decided to withdraw the criminal case, opting for compensation instead. State Counsel Alex Muteti, representing the ODPP, sought to have the case withdrawn, citing emotional and financial strain on all parties involved. The court is set to deliver its verdict on November 23rd. Elsewhere, the murder case probe of former Eldoret model Edwin Kiptoo alias Chiloba progressed with a witness testifying that the suspect Jackton Odhiambo purchased the box in which the deceased body was found. The witness Odhiambo Cheng stated that Odhiambo paid 7,500 shillings in cash for the box. The case is scheduled to resume tomorrow.
Hii harufu ni ya nini? Akaniambia kulikuwa na wakati walikuwa wanatoa chini walipata panya ambayo ilikuwa imekufa kwa hiyo sofa set. So ndio mimi nikaridhika, nikaambia yule, nikampigia simu huyo B11 nikamwambia, nani, kumbe ile harufu yenye ilikuwa ya nini kwa compound ni panya ilikuwa imekufa kwa B11. So lakini wameitoa, wameidispose.
Sasa wakati sanduku zilikuwa zimepangwa vile na kuambia huwa zinapangwa kuanzia kwa kubwa mpaka kwa ndogo, akasema nataka hii ya chini ambayo ilikuwa kubwa size 24.
Still in the corridors of justice, the trial of former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga for alleged membership in the outlawed group and related crimes in Bahati sub-county opened dramatically in Nakuru. The first prosecution witness, Njenga's mother-in-law, collapsed while taking the oath, briefly interrupting the court session.
Toka serial number? The serial number is invisible. You wish? Safe for production. Yes.
Despite the defense team accusation of the state turning some accused persons into prosecution witness without due process, Nakuru Principal Magistrate Kipkurui Kibolion dismissed the application, citing lack of evidence to support the claims.
As much as it is the defense calling for adjournment, it is similarly an accused right under Article 52E to have the trial begin and conclude without unreasonable delay. This matter was fixed for hearing 5 months ago, as I earlier stated.
Regan Lemeguran, Corridors of Justice, Lookuptv.
Thank you very much, Lemeguran Regan, for that particular story. Moving forward, Kenya may continue to rely on imported sugar for the next 1 year due to witnessed deficit of sugar in the country. Appearing before the Agricultural Committee, Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mithika Linturi said the deficit comes following an increase of sugar prices in the international market, saying that the deficit has also been witnessed among the COMESA countries.
The Agriculture Ministry has announced that there could be a deficit of sugar in the country for the next 1 year. Appearing before the Agriculture Committee, the docket CS Mithika Linturi said the deficit comes following increase of sugar prices in the international market.
We may have this problem for the next 6, 9 or so 1 year But Chairman, this is a journey that has started in sorting the problem that is there. We only ask for the leadership of the member of these particular areas where cane is being grown, so that they support us and be able to sensitize the farmers.
Prices of imported sugar from COMESA countries and non-COMESA countries which benefited from duty waiver, so that we can be able to correlate with the prices existing in the market at that point in time. Thank you.
According to the CS, Kenya produces approximately 350,000 metric tons of sugar, but consumes up to 960 metric tons, bringing about a deficit of 610,000 metric tons. Linturi now says they have put strategies to help reduce imports, adding that they are also engaging other governments.
I don't remember. Metric tons. Product 1 year, some here, somewhere. Yes. Now, if that is the case, then it means the deficit, if it is 790 or 670.
According to the committee, Agriculture and Food Authority has terribly failed to execute its mandate of regulating imports, saying it has diverted its role, thus currently acting as a trader.
What is the role of the chairman on the importation of sugar?
Much rain. And we have seasons that other countries that we're importing from do not have. So we have these essential services. Take note of this. Let's look at this and revisit the issue. Those days when you were young and I was young, we had essential service officers in uniform.
The committee also sought to understand the policies in place and if at all they are all being adhered to.
We want really to get justification on about this extension of the importation of sugar and rice in the Gazette notice issued this October.
Mevin Getembe, Lookuptv, Nairobi.
Now, crossing over to Meru County, a group of Meru residents in collaboration with members of the civil society have started collecting signatures in a bid to suspend Governor Kawira Mwangaza's county government. Now, the leaders say the wrangling in the county is not conducive enough for development.
After consecutive moves to impeach Meru County Governor Kawira Mwangaza, a section of Meru residents have resolved to sign a petition aimed at dissolving Meru County. The leaders have already begun collecting signatures from residents in Nkubu Market, South Imenti Meru, with the goal of reaching 10% of residents agreeing to petition, which is at least 78,000 residents.
Under Section 192(1)B ya Constitution ya Kenya, Section 123(2) of the County Government Act 2012. Hii ndio tumetumia ndio tuweze kujaza hizi forms ile ya kuriko OMCS na kuriko governor na deputy governor. Hii tumefanya kwa nini? Tumefanya kwa sababu tumeshindwa kufanya kazi. MCA wenye tulichagua wameimpeach governor mara 3.
Further, these residents suggest that another election should be done, claiming that a section of elected leaders do not agree with Governor Kawira Mwangaza, leading to poor government operations.
Ili support the gender balancing. Na mama alibalance this gender akachukua the deputy governor. Deputy governor mwenyewe amekataa kusupport mama. Na mama mwenyewe tunaamini kusupport wazee na watusupport. Kwa hivyo tukiwa kina mama, siku ya leo tumekuja kulaunch hii mlandi ya kwenda kupeleka hizi maforms to sign, tuweke signatures zote na tunisband Meru County na tukinisolve. Tunataka tuingie kwa ndebe na tutachagua ngabana ule ambaye anatufanyia kazi ambaye ni Kawira Mwangaza.
They say that dissolving the government is the only way to end controversy, asking President William RUTO to receive their petition as soon as it is completed. Ivy Wangulu, Lookuptv.
Now, moving forward, Njiru residents are crying out loud to the national government after being extorted by the area chief and his assistant. The residents said that the area chief demands between 30 to 40,000 shillings in order to allow someone to construct, failure to which the construction will be demolished.
For a long time, they had to part with close to 40,000 in order to put up a structure. But when push came to shove, Njiru residents did not hesitate to call out the area chief together with his assistant for extorting the residents at construction sites. Paul Kiragu, one of the victims of the extortion, said that the officers are not providing security to the residents and they were not there during the land fighting, but instead they collect money and claim they're going to arrange the committee.
Hakuna security yenye ana provide. Kazi yake ni kudhurumu tu wananchi. Juu ya kuwa hadi shamba ikipiganiwa, unanipata? Yeye anakuja tu anachukua hiyo ngiri 20 anasema anaenda kupanga komiti yake. Na si pale kwa chief tunajua tu ni chief na assistant wako hapo. Makosa yetu ni vile tu hatujapeana pesa na ni vile hatutaki corruption sisi. Juu sasa ngiri 20 utapea mtu na sisi miti naendea ama mchanga ya kazi gani?
Moreover, he explained the sum of his construction works was stopped after he had already paid the workers. He called on to the government to fight for them because the land issues are the government officers' work and not chief's work.
Hii damage unajua jana tumelipa wafanyikazi wenye hawakufanya kazi, tulikuwa na wafanyikazi 13 kwa site. Wenye walikuwa wanasaidiana kukoroga, kufanya filling, kujenga hizi mawe. Na ile simiti yenye ingine pa iko pale nje hadi haijakorogwa, ilikuwa tu imemwagiliwa. Tuseme actually ile hasara tumeenda kutoka chief aanze kutusumbua ni ngiri kama 200 hivi. Si tunaomba tu serikali yote mahali penye iko itupiganie, itume tu machief kwa kazi yenye iliwapea. Si tunajua chief alipewa kazi na Gachagua anashindanga akirudia kila siku. Kazi ya chief ni kuandikisha wazee wenye wamefikisha miaka 70 na kupigana na pombe. Hii area Njiru yote imejaa changa, imejaa pombe, imejaa pombe haramu. Hiyo apigani nayo, anakuja kupigana na ma-investor wenye wana-invest.
Another resident further added that most of the workers are parents and the extortion leaves them with nowhere to work and hence it becomes harder to provide for their families. Moreover, he called on to the officers to stop their behaviors.
Tukianza kujenga kitu kidogo ya kujishikilia, hao wazito hao kubwa wetu wanakuja, wanatuaras, wanataka pesa. Sasa hata mdozi mwenye anajenga anafika mahali anaogopa kujenga. Sasa sisi nasi ni wazazi hapa. Tuko na watoto wako mashuleni, tunasomesha. Walimu wanafukuza watoto kwa sababu sasa kazi kama hii ya jana mimi sijalipwa paka sasa hivi, maana yake ile pesa nyingelipwa ilienda kwa shughuli zingine, kununua mabati, kuzingira mali ya mwenyewe. Sasa hiyo ndio changamoto ambayo tunapitia hapa Njiru.
Ebi Kadenyi, Lookuptv.
Thank you very much, Ebi Kadenyi, for that particular story. On that note, we take our second breather. We'll be back in a moment.
Mwezi huu Loto inasherehekea 8 years of making millionaires. Chota mihela na Loto, 32 days of celebrations. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 8 guaranteed millionaires this month. Na zaidi ya washindi 80,000 kila wiki. Chota 1 million every hour. 80 bonus shopping vouchers daily and 200 million ndani ya Grand Mega Draw. Changamka, sherehekea na Loto. Ingia M-Pesa Paybill 777-000. Account name Look. Amount shilingi 50 hadi shilingi 2,000 na uchote mihela na Loto.
Over 18s only. Gaming can be addictive. Play responsibly. This message has been approved by the BCLB.
Changamka, cheza Loto.
Welcome to Zahara Gardens, located in the serene Rosegate Nashu area of Dagoretti Motarakwa Road at Shell Lusingeti. Zahara Gardens is a haven of tranquility, margin affordability and wholesome family living. What's more, it is conveniently located just 300 meters off the proposed Rosegate Nashu Suswa Link Road, currently being tarmacked. You simply cannot afford to miss this deal of a lifetime. To book a plot, call 0723 979797 or visit us on 4th Avenue Towers along 4th Ngong Avenue off Bishop Road. Zahara Gardens is a product of Fusion Estates. Fusion Estates, your land ownership partner.
Thank you very much for staying with us. We continue with the bulletin, and in a bid to unite the El Molo, Samburu, Rendile and Turkana communities who faced insecurity for long, the first modern secondary school, El Mosaretu Girls High School, has been built through the Kenya Dry Land Education Fund organization in partnership with the Samburu County Government, and will now help the girls to quench their education thirst at peace.
It is a new day in Loyangalani in Samburu County. This is after a new modern girls secondary school was built. El Mosaretu Girls High School has been built to unite the El Molo, Samburu, Rendile and Turkana communities in a bid to curb insecurity through the support of Kenya Dry Land Education Fund in partnership with Samburu County Government. The joy from the community members could not be hidden as the girls who had been traveling to the neighboring communities for education can now settle and quench their education thirst without traveling far. Through the Kenya Drylands Education Fund co-founder and County Director Ahmed Kura, he noted that girls from vulnerable families are dropping out of school at a very alarming rate due to lack of school fees and insecurity.
Wanafunzi wengi kutoka huku wanalazimishwa kwenda kwingine ili kuweza kupata masomo ya upili ya shule ya upili. Sisi kama shirika tumeona hii changamoto. Kuna watoto wengi ambao wanatoka kutoka jamii maskini ambao wanaishi vijijini na wamekaa huku kwa sababu hawataweza kujimudu kuenda shule ya upili ambayo iko mbali. Kama shirika tumeweza kuzungumza na watu wa Loyangalani na tukaamua kujenga shule ya upili ambayo itaitwa El Mosaretu Girls, na El Mosaretu inamaanisha initials ya kila community ambayo iko hapa. We hope kwa itakuwa a symbol of peace, a symbol of unity for the people of Loyangalani, but also at the same time tungependa watoto wetu wasome, hasa wasichana. Hatutaki waende mbali, tunataka kuhakikisha kuwa hata kama ni wanafunzi kutoka kwingine wanakuja huku, wacha Loyangalani ijulikane kwa kuwa na shule nzuri. Kama shirika tuko na commitment ya kuhakikisha kwamba hii shule itakuwa ni shule ya kipekee ambayo itakuwa na vifaa ambayo inahitajika kwa shule na ikuwe a school of excellence.
Marsabit County Deputy Governor Solomon Gubo has also thanked Kenya Drylands Education Fund for groundbreaking of the first girls secondary school in Loyangalani, which will be modern and will assist the communities, and noted that the county will fully support the organization. Ibikadenyi, Lookuptv.
Now, nestled along Kenya's serene Kuruwitu Beach, a community-driven conservation group has not only rejuvenated its marine ecosystem, but also garnered the attention of none other than King Charles III and Queen Camilla. A decade ago, local villagers recognized the alarming depletion of fish stocks and, in collaboration with other like-minded partners, established a pioneering 30-hectare marine protected area, now the first coral-based locally managed marine area in the country. Bridget Agola brings us the environment conservation story.
Recently, this coastal bliss welcomed King Charles III and Queen Camilla, acknowledging Kuruwitu's outstanding efforts in combining climate change through a community-led marine conservation project focused on coral restoration. Dixon Juma Gereza, a marine conservationist and lead of the Coral Project, expressed both delight and surprise in hosting these royal enthusiasts.
Ni jamii ya kwanza hapa Kenya ambayo inahifadhi mazingira ya baharini, kwa sababu jamii hii imekuwa ikitegemea bahari kwa muda mrefu, lakini ilipogundua kwamba kuna mapungufu ya mapato ya bahari, ndio jamii hii iliungana pamoja na kuangalia shida wa hii rasilimali, na wakaona sababu ya kwamba wasaidie ni kwamba waweke mahali kama uhifadhi ili kwamba pawe mazalio ya samaki. Na sasa pale
Ali Karisa Karama, chairman of the Kuruwitu Beach Management Unit, emphasized their commitment to protect marine life through sustainable and constructive management. The success of their initiatives earned them the honor of hosting the king, a testament to the impact of community-led activities.
Wafadhili, naweza sema kwamba hatukuahidi moja kwa moja, lakini kwa imani zetu tunaamini kwamba alisikia kilio chetu na imani alirudi, lakini tuna imani kwamba atatukumbuka na tunaamini kwamba tutapata msaada kutoka kwake.
Des Bowden, founder of RUTO Conservation and Welfare Association and Oceans Alive Trust, reflected on the initiatives that began in 2003 when the community realized the depletion of their main livelihood source. Tilda Bowden, Oceans Alive Director, emphasized the royal family's visit as a commitment to transforming challenges into climate change solutions.
We like to say at Oceans Alive, healthy community, healthy ocean. And healthy ocean, healthy community. If our seas are thriving, our fishermen can thrive. And the way of living, the traditional way of living at the coast can go forward. If the sea has no fish left, if there's unsustainable fishing practices, if we allow fishing vessels from outside to come in, there will be no more fish and no more coastal community.
Bridget Agola, Lookuptv.
On to a final story of the day, and the Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru's football tournament entered the sub-county level with 40 teams, which consist of 20 men and 20 women teams competing for the penultimate prize, which is 1 million shillings. Now the weekend results in Mwea East sub-county, Intercity FC of Tibere Ward crushed Kutus FC of Nyangati Ward 3-0 before proceeding to beat Gathigiriri FC 1-0. In the ladies category, Nyangati thrashed Muri Andiko FC 4-0 among other results.
Toka Tibere Ward na hii league iko poa sana, ni ya Midibidi tournament na ndio ya our first league governor. Na kwa for me imetunice as a team juu ni vizuri kujua talent za wasichana pia. Si eti tunasema league tu ni ya vijana tu. Pia sisi tunafurahia kutuweka hapo tu kwa list pia. Na iko sawa juu unaona wasichana tunatupiliwa bali, lakini for now iko fiti tu. Hiyo milioni tunapatana nayo huko mbele.
Mimi ni mchezaji wa timu ya Gathigiriri Ward. Hii tournament tunacheza ni ya our governor Honorable Anne Waiguru. Sisi kama wasichana tuko timu nyingi sana huku, lakini kila timu ina present. Tumekuja timu mingi za wasichana kupresent, na tunashukuru sana Governor Waiguru kwa kunacha talent za wasichana. Sisi kama wasichana, kama siku ya leo tunafurahia kukuja kuleta vipaji zetu hapa, na tunasema tena ubarikiwe. Tena tunashukuru kwa kuwa hii ni chance nzuri sana. Kama wasichana tumepata chance ya kuja kucheza huku tournament, na kwa kawaida ligi mingi huku za wanaume, na sasa sisi kama wasichana tunachukua hii chance kuwakilisha vipaji zetu, na tena tungetaka hizi teams zizidi za wasichana.
I don't want to say it is a good initiative to organize football competitions, because one of the similar kind will be happening in the North Rift region in a bid to, of course, sensitize the residents on the importance of peace. But one outstanding thing for me, I've seen that story, it paints a picture of the local stadiums in different counties and why county governments in partnership with the national government needs to put more effort in trying to ensure that we have good stadiums that we can use to nurture local talents, because there are a lot of unidentified talents across the country. Now that particular story brings us to the end of this particular bulletin. Remember, in under 15 minutes, Kenya national football team Harambee Stars will be taking on the Seychelles national team in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. The team, of course, will be led by their captain, engineer Michael Ogada Olunga. Until then, do have yourself a wonderful evening, and to everybody who made this a success, led by Brana Moy, my producers, Simon Kahamboy, Jeremy Komo, James Kinyo, Alvin Thuo, and of course, Edwin Kirui. Many thanks, without forgetting our digital desk, led by Nasha Kagwa. That is all. Until tomorrow, do have a blessed night. I've been Ian Keitani. The sign language interpreter has been Josephine Eukebegipado. God bless.
We value your feedback and welcome your complaints about our programming and operation.